After past setbacks and recent triumphs, a new wave of Centauri patriotism energized public support for every initiative the Republic undertook. Technologies captured from the Orieni and other conquered foes gave the Centauri a significant technological edge. These advances were swiftly trialed and rolled out across the fleet and armed forces, limited only by what the Republic could produce. Centauri fleet strategy shifted to focus on central siege platforms, now bolstered by an array of nimble, atmosphere-capable attack craft and fighter squadrons. The introduction of the Centauri medium fighter granted the Centauri unmatched air superiority for over a century. Advancements such as new drives, rapid-charging jump engines, and highly maneuverable medium-class ships became trademarks of their fleets. With swift volleys of energy weapons, few enemies could withstand their relentless assaults. Yet not all worlds succumbed. The Abai, Markab, and Yolu resisted every Centauri advance. After inconclusive campaigns against these steadfast opponents, Centauri attention shifted to easier targets, secure in the belief that these rivals posed little threat in return. This era marked a new direction in Centauri politics. The Centaurum, confident in their fleet's might, started adopting diplomacy for races too distant or powerful to subdue militarily. The old conquer first, placate later mindset softened, with ambassadorial attaches dispatched to remote worlds to foster better relations. During this period, the Centauri established a diplomatic embassy on Minbai and attempted, unsuccessfully, to convince Earth's inhabitants they were a lost Centauri colony. When the truth emerged, humans were far from pleased. The situation was diffused by offering jump gate technology, though hindsight might have dissuaded the Centauri from such a deal had they understood humanity's true potential. The Republic's borders became fluid during this era, shrinking as production rates fell and the League of Non-Aligned Worlds formed. While the League posed no military threat, Centauri leaders believed releasing some spent or marginal colonies would discourage further costly conflicts. The Orieni War ended in Centauri victory but left the political class deeply wary. Most high houses now avoided provoking powerful alien races, prioritizing stability over expansion. While some dreamed of restored glory, most simply clung to what power remained. A compromise was reached. The fleet would move into neighboring, unclaimed systems unlikely to attract outside interest. The high houses agreed, and the newly christened Gold Fleet was dispatched to scout for new resources and potential colonies, awaiting further orders from Centauri Prime. The fleet discovered several resource-rich planets before encountering one with a primitive population and abundant mineral and agricultural wealth. Careful surveys and discreet reconnaissance confirmed its value. The Centauri named this world Narn, after its native inhabitants, and deemed it a perfect replacement for their lost colonies, ripe for conquest. Upon reviewing the reports and recognizing the urgent need for a new labor force, the Centaurum authorized the conquest of Narn. Centauri rule lasted less than a century. The Narn were welcomed with one hand, but subjugated with the other, a fate shared by many worlds under Centauri dominion. For the Narn, peaceful and spiritual, everything changed overnight. They became slaves to a race they had never even seen before. The Narn did not adapt easily to slavery. Initially, they were so shocked culturally that they submitted to Centauri domination, unaccustomed as they were to conflict. Their first response to enslavement was disbelief. But once they grasped the reality of Centauri cruelty, the Narn changed rapidly. Peaceful efforts to throw off their oppressors failed, and when the Centauri escalated to their usual motivational tactics, limited executions and physical punishment, everything changed. The agrarian Narn transformed almost overnight into an organized underground resistance. A group of leaders, known as the Koai, rallied support among the house slaves serving Centauri families on the Narn homeworld, the labor gangs forced to toil in grueling strip mines, and the many Narn sent to other worlds as work slaves. This network soon made life extremely difficult for the Centauri. Wherever a Narn was enslaved, there was a potential threat to every master. The Narn's struggle for freedom was greatly aided by events unfolding elsewhere in the galaxy. The Centauri were pressured to withdraw from the Republic's fringe worlds by the rising power of the League of Non-Aligned Worlds. Many Centauri worlds were too remote to defend effectively, and the Centaurum's priority shifted from gather the harvest to protect the planets that matter. In this new equation, the Narn homeworld and its neighboring worlds no longer justified the Centauri's continued occupation. Since the Narn did not value membership in the Republic, the Centauri decided to withdraw rather than shed more blood. The Narn drove the Centauri from their world, much as other cultures had once done to them. But this time, things were different. Some of the worst elements of the Grand Centauri military and the noble houses were among the occupiers of the Narn homeworld. Their predations were far darker and more destructive than usual. While the Centauri culture accepted slavery and cultural raiding, the Narn found the Centauri's treatment unforgivable. Seizing ships from their former oppressors, they pursued the Centauri into space. Wherever the Centauri retreated, the Narn were ready to claim whatever was left behind. The Centauri had overreached one time too many, and now their actions would return to haunt them. The end of this era marked a slow retreat and decline for the once mighty lion of the galaxy, reducing the Centauri to a shadow of their former selves. The Republic withdrew from every corner of known space. The League, inspired by the Narn's success, pushed the Centauri out of system after system until all lost territory, and more, was reclaimed. The Centauri Republic seemed content to consolidate its remaining holdings and preserve what little it could amid shifting galactic fortunes. The new Republic prioritized safety and avoided unnecessary risks. "Do not bother others and they will not bother you," became the motto of the Centaurum. The Centauri faltered in the face of the Dilgar's sudden rise as an interstellar power, whose fervor for conquest made even the most timid Centauri nobles remember their past glory. They stood by as Earth's people defeated the Dilgar before these conquerors could establish themselves in the galaxy. Likewise, the Centauri Republic watched as humanity risked the fate of the Garmak Empire by provoking the Minbari. Nothing could stir the Centauri from their stagnant neutrality. Around the Centauri, the sins of the past and warnings of the future began to catch up. They saw their own decline reflected in the fall of the Dilgar and recognized their close call with the Garmak in what nearly happened to Earth. When the Babylon Project was proposed before Emperor Turhan's royal court, its potential to restore lost Centauri glory led some to support it for its trade benefits, while others rejected it for aiding the enemies of the empire. On the advice of many in the Centaurum, including House Mollari and Emperor Turhan himself, the Republic agreed to join the Babylon Project. This decision came despite Earth's insistence that the Narn be given a place on the station's Security Council. To serve as a truly neutral ground for diplomacy, the facility needed to demonstrate impartiality. Emperor Turhan accepted this condition, in part because he wished to make reparations to the Narn for his people's past actions. Sadly, this reconciliation was never realized. Emperor Turhan died during his only visit to the last of the Babylon stations.